It's like no. It wasn't letting me at first.
So we live right now? Alright, Con.
Check the audio
Where y'all want to start off at?
You told us about the thumbnail and everything.
That's crazy.
Digging in those.
there. Yeah, come.
We look like Minecraft.
It look like Super Mario.
Hey, it keep doing the same thing.
It's crazy, yo.
I mean, what? You disconnected from the Wi-Fi or something?
Yeah, I disconnected. I don't connect to the Wi-Fi because sometimes the Wi-Fi be messing up. I always disconnect from Wi-Fi. Always.
So what, you didn't pay your bill or something?
Somebody calling us.
Well, we
My
just
phone was
connected
on.
from this Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Oh,
Wi-Fi.
That's because that's his.
Right. So you think if
That's
you
his
connect to
name.
Wi-Fi, it's gonna make it worse?
I've been making worse
Like
every
that, so
time.
that'd be the only option at this point.
I mean, we can, but like I
Try
said,
to
I
connect to the
always
Wi-Fi.
made it worse. It was like that, exactly like that with the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
Disconnected.
Did you exit that out too? Or you wanted to start another one? Or just connect to the Wi-Fi?
My phone was off. That was off.
Yeah, Satan hating.
Satan. Anticipating.
Yeah. The look don't matter. The look don't matter. You go back to what you was reading, Bob.
Con. I guess I'll start back at 16. Matthew 13 and 16 it says, "But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them."
So things we seeing and hearing, it's for prophets, it's for righteous men. That's what he's allowing us to see. That's what he's allowing us to hear. That's the understanding that he's given us. Right? But go ahead.
I think that was it. You know, we can go into these other examples. You can get that in
This is
and
John.
there's another one with the woman.
This is
I think I
John.
gave it to somebody.
John 20 and 11.
26 and
Oh,
no,
Matthew
it was
20 and 6, I believe.
Right. There was another one I gave to somebody. And you can read that out.
This is John 20 and 11. It says, "But Mary stood without at the sepulchre weeping, and as she wept, she
No, that's the
stooped
one.
down
It should be the one
and
with
looked
vision.
into the sepulchre, and seeth two angels in the white sitting, and one at the head, and the other at the feet, where the body of Yahushua had lain. And they say,
Right, and that's heavy within itself too, because that's showing you that our Lord Yahweh Shai is the Ark of the Covenant, man, with those two angels, those two cherubims that would sit on each end. But go ahead.
it says, verse 13, and
Which the Ark was a go between the Most High and us here on this earth. So Yahweh Shai is that mediator, man. But anyway, go ahead.
It says, verse 13, and they say unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? She said unto them, Because they have taken away my Lord.
Like, listen to this, bro. Like, to these people, bro, you know, ain't no way in hell you could have told them what they saying was false. After seeing angels, you know what I'm saying? You literally seen Yahweh Shai himself. You know, bro, it ain't no way in hell you could tell those men.
Can't tell me shit.
You couldn't tell me, bro. Nigga, you could have said, "Oh yeah, he's
Top
crazy.
chariot.
He was hallucinating. Yeah, he's a schizo. Something wrong is with him." You could say all that shit.
I'm saying shit.
You know, but I know what I saw.
Right.
I touched my Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the sense of Thomas, he touched him, bro. The Lord said, "Handle me. Put your finger into my wounds." Bro, you couldn't tell Thomas nothing, bro.
Who's there?
Insane.
But anyway, go ahead.
It says, and they say unto her, Woman, why thou weepest thou? She saith unto them, Because they have taken away my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him. And when she had thus said, she turned herself back and saw Yahushua standing, and knew not that it was Yahushua.
And knew not that it was Yahweh Shai. You didn't think that she would recognize Yahweh Shai if she seen him?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So why didn't she recognize him?
He was different.
Because going back to the same thing what happened with the two disciples, right? One of them being Cleophas. Go ahead.
It says, verse 15, Yahushua said unto her, Woman, why weepest thou? Whom seekest thou? she supposing him to be the gardener, said unto him.
Right. So in her mind, she's like,
Right,
"No, this is the gardener."
right.
But since he work here, he should see or know who move with this, who mess with this tomb. Right. Go ahead.
If thou have borne him hence, tell me where thou hast laid him, and I will take him away. Yahushua said unto her, Mary. She turned herself and said unto him, Rabboni, which is to say, Master. Yahushua said unto her, touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father.
And that's heavy, because all he did was call her name,
And
and she
turned.
said, "Master," you know. But showing you, he opened her heart, man. He opened her mind, and using extrapolation, she probably went to go, and he was like,
Right.
"Nah, don't touch me,"
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
All he did was say her name,
Shit, man.
and she was like, "Master." She thought he was a gardener at first, man.
Man, bro, that's heavy.
But that's through the Spirit, that's us, man. You know, the Lord has opened up our hearts to perceive Him, to see Him. And you can see it once again, no matter the vessel, no matter who's speaking it. You know, you got brothers in Alaska, Hawaii, all over the mainland of the United States, man. You got brothers in Australia, brothers down in the islands, brothers in South America,
Brothers doing it in sign, teaching it.
brothers over in Europe. So no matter the vessel, the Spirit of Yahweh Shai is speaking in the earth, man. And we can acknowledge it, we can recognize it, we can see it. That's a blessing. You can see. You know the Lord ain't dealing with IUIC. Why?
See it.
It says it's playing into the holy, stumbling block into the
Because a stranger will they not follow. That's not the voice of Yahweh Shai that's speaking through IUIC. That's not the voice of Yahweh Shai that's speaking through ISUPK.
It says the man of wisdom shall see his name. They definitely don't see his name. So they definitely don't got it. You know.
Let's get that other example.
I mean, but it's just.
I mean, that was the point, unless you got something else you want
Well,
to
no,
hit.
it wasn't not done the whole thing. I just said.
Oh, yeah, you can finish it out.
And Yahushua said unto her, touch me not, for I am not yet ascended to my Father. But go to my brethren and say unto them, I ascended unto my Father and your Father, and to my power and your power.
I got that one with the.
Right, you wanted to hit something first?
No, it's the one he's about to get.
Oh, okay, St. John 20.
Yeah.
Con, this is St. John chapter 21 and verse 3. It says, Simon Peter saith unto them, I go a fishing. They say unto him, we also go with thee. They went forth and entered into a ship immediately, and that night they caught nothing. But when the morning was now come, Yahushua stood on the shore, but the disciples knew not that it was Yahushua.
Now, they spent every day with this man. Once again, you think they wouldn't recognize him if they seen him? Right? Showing you that Yahweh Shah appeared, his appearance was different. He was in disguise. Go ahead.
It says, but when the morning was now come, Yahushua stood on the shore, but the disciples knew not that it was Yahushua. Then Yahushua saith unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered him, No. And he said unto them, Cast the net on the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes.
Meaning it was too heavy. They couldn't pull it over, right? But go ahead.
It says, Therefore that disciple whom Yahushua loved saith unto Peter, It is the Lord.
So John recognized it. John was like, bro, that's the Lord, bro. Right? Go ahead.
Now when Simon Peter heard that it was not Salakia. Now when Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he girt his fisher's coat unto him, for he was naked.
And he wasn't naked in the sense of you know.
Butt ass naked.
Nah.
He was fishing.
He had his shirt off,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
You know, so he put his shirt on. That's what it's saying. Go ahead.
And did cast himself into the sea. And the other disciples came in a little ship, for they were not far from the land, but as it were 200 cubits, dragging the net with fishes. As soon then as they were come to land, they saw a fire of coals there, and fish laid thereon, and bread. Yahushua said unto them, Bring of the fish which ye have now caught. Simon Peter went up and drew the net to land full of great fishes, 153. And for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken.
And that's spiritual as well, too. You know, the net is this word. No, and it's meant to get as many as ordained, man. And you know, just bro, that net would have broke. You know what I'm saying? With too much pressure, too much weight, that net would have broke. But yet the net didn't break. Why? Showing you the work of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. But that was the point, though. The point was that they mind's eye. You know, they mind's eye seen that it was Yahweh Shah, even though physically he didn't look like who he was. And it's the same thing in the spirit, man. Once again, it's the same thing in the spirit. We're able to discern and know the Lord's voice because he opened our hearts, man. You know, but that was it. But if you want to keep reading or you got a point.
Yeah, I'm going to just read the next verse. It says, Yahweh Shai said unto them, come and dine. And none of the disciples durst ask him, who art thou, knowing that it was the Lord.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't, even though he didn't look like it, you know what I'm saying? They didn't ask who, because they knew in the spirit who he was, man.
Yeah.
You know?
There was no question about it. And that's the same thing. It's like, shit, when it comes down to this doctrine, it's like, nah, this is it right here. There ain't no question about it. I ain't got to look nowhere here and there, this and that and the third. Nah, this is what it is.
That's it. That's it. Hey, so that's it. Unless you brothers got any closing statements, any closing precepts?
I had one. I'll get this in Sirach 39 and 33. It says, all the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. Just going back to, hey, what we were saying, man. Hey, whatever we got to go through, man, the Lord is going to give us the things that we need to go through, you know what I'm saying? Whatever we got to go through, man. So just keep our hope and our faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man, and just endure to the end, and we gonna make it, you know?
And it ain't got to be physical. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
By physical, it ain't got to be nothing tangible. Or the Lord can give us the courage we need. You know what I'm saying? The Lord can give us
Faith.
the wisdom we need. He can give us the
Courage.
faith we need. He can give us the strength, the courage,
I was
strength.
thinking physical strength.
You know?
Shit, Lord, how you flip some shit over on instant.
You know?
Even in that, what you just read, they was fishing all day and couldn't get no fish. And then when he came, he overloaded them with fish. You know, that show you that he's in control over everything. But like the brother said, not just, you know, tangible physical things. You know, things, gifts of the spirit, he can just increase it. You know, turn them attributes all the way up. Your courage. It said in the book of Maccabees, he gave the mother, he put courageous spirits upon the mother of those sons. All right, so he can put a courageous spirit, a brave spirit. It's all the same, you know. Whatever we needed, man. Every needful thing in due season.
That's it. Hey, so Lord will, we hope this was edifying. The water Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, for giving the spirit to do this lesson. We're going to give all praises, honor, glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Chakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all you brothers preaching the gospel in truth and sincerity, always in charity. Shalom.
Shalom.